people send her stuff. And she had a full-fledged conversation with Yale Penn, and she tried to delete it, and it didn't come out. You tried to delete some of her responses, and the messages that she gave were all over everywhere. You know, some of them lined up and some of them didn't. But it was like Glam and Duffy had just been tired of her just saying stuff and always saying their names. This is just constant from Kelly, and Kelly keeps acting like victim when she started it. She's the one.
So Glam and Duffy have been having issues with Kelly before now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And it's just Kelly keeps saying things that causes Glam and Duffy to get more upset because she's adding them. She's putting them in whatever it is and just not, she just, every time something happens, she said, I was thinking I shouldn't have said that. I'm thinking I knew I shouldn't have said it, but you said it. You went on with it. Again, multiple people did get that message from Yale Penn, but she was the one to carry the conversation further. Mm-hmm. And she didn't protect Nitra. She, through everything Yale Penn was saying, she didn't say, you know what, I'm done. I don't want to talk about Nitra. That's my love. I love Nitra. So she didn't say that. She just didn't protect Nitra.
Oh,
but yeah. Nitra protects her and cares about her. And Kelly just didn't. She's such a vulnerable person that anybody can get to her, and she'll just take the bait.
Okay. Yeah, she should have just shut the conversation down or reached out to Nitra.
Just like Omar did, just like multiple people did.
She knows that Duffy and Glam, like she has prior beef with them, she entertained it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Like she wanted it to like really be them. So she knew what she was.
She just wanted, she allegedly wants to know who opposition is. She wants to know, but when she got that message saying it was Glam and Duffy, that just put more fuel in the fire for her. She wants to really know so she'll have something on them.
Thank y'all. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So that's what I was thinking, Frankie. I was thinking, like, could she have been the one to actually send out the messages? I mean, most of us have multiple accounts. You can definitely message your damn self and then message the other people. So, I mean.
Yeah, so this is something that.
But if was the fifth, we'd all be drunk, right? That's what my granddaddy used to say. If was the fifth, we'd all be drunk. So we don't know.
So she fell for it.
Thank you, Brent.
She was out of multiple people getting that message. She fell for it.
That would have seemed like to me. Hold on, y'all. We got somebody else beeping in. Millie Mills, you know that you in the queue? Millie Mills.
Hey, so I have a question. So I'm going to play devil's advocate because I'm going to look from the outside because I just watch everybody just about all day because my schedule's all over the place. She just said Kelly tends to take the bait when something happens. So we already know or recognize that she is, for better lack of words, gullible. So if this person reached out to someone that's in a group that is the weak spot, and she feels, as far as what I've seen in the past, that she has to be this, let me see if I could save myself type of person within the group because she's been attacked, wouldn't it be more likely than not she carried this conversation, like she has said, again, I don't know this lady from the Can of Paint, to understand or get to know who this person is to take back to the group to be almost like the champion, the savior. Hey, I found out who it was, and this person's been infiltrating the group because to her, from her position, she has now failed the group in some way, and now she's trying to make up for it.
I don't know. And the only reason I say that I don't know is because I feel like if that was the case, then she would have taken it to Mrs. Nitra, right? Instead of taking it to someone who was like playing as the opposition. So that's the only reason that I don't feel like she necessarily.
Yes, just like Chocolate Doll said, she didn't do enough research and it failed on her end. So she just took and tried to gather as much instead of sitting with it and really really thinking through.
That would be true if she took it to Nitra.
Yes,
but because she went to another person that she was just trying to get a little bit more information from.
But do you see if she would have taken it to Nitra and may have been seen as a, well, Kelly, where did you get this from? Especially with something that she's coming out to. So she needed validation or an aha from someone outside before she took it to Nitra. Again, I'm just looking at it from her.
And I understand that. Just from what I learned today, listening to the whole thing, she got it yesterday, but she went to a fake opposition that's on the FOE family and start talking to them. And like she said, she just wanted to find out. She wanted to get a report with him just to talk to him about the situation. So she's not being the I want to protect FOE. She's not doing that.
Okay.
She didn't do that. When Gail Penn began to talk about Nitra, she didn't protect Nitra at all. She didn't say, oh, no, you're not going to talk about Nitra. Now, C&D, if you want to talk about them, okay, but Nitra, no. You won't talk about Nitra. But she didn't do that.
Okay, so Ron Shay said... Hold on. So Ron Shay said Jay is very much inside FOE, though. They're Mrs. Nitra's mods, so that's who she took it to.
But she didn't take it to Nitra.
But that's the closest thing to
it. Looked like she tried to run it past him first before she took it to him to make sure that her information was valid.
Yeah, but then it didn't work out in her benefit.
It didn't. So that's why I say it's not the way it portrayed in the live earlier is just like you just didn't do your job. Your job is to protect Nitra, but she's trying to in her own way while walking on eggshells, coming out of a group that, as she feels, just attacked her because of something that happened. So she's moving.
Me, myself, if I've had a problem with the people that they're naming, I'm going to drop the ball. I'm not holding on to nothing. I don't want to hear about that.
That's you. Just put yourself in her position for a minute. That's you. Just, if you were in her position, you would want validation going into taking something like this to the group, and to the head of the group that just basically is or trying to ostracize you or,
and that could be true. All that could be true. But the fact of the matter is just that when Glam and Duffy's name is mentioned out of her mouth, nothing, you can't see nothing. It's just stop it. You just can't see it.
Oh, no, I understand that part. They just don't want her to say anything. But again, when somebody is trying to prove themselves, they will go, they're not thinking straight, and they truly do go above and beyond to try to not prove themselves. And I don't know what's from a can of paint. I'm just looking at it from the other side and just
that's a good way of looking at it, because I didn't look at it that way where you're saying I didn't. I didn't have no dog in this fight at all.
Yeah, I don't either. It's just I always try to make sure to be optimistic.
I understand how Glam and Duffy feel.
And that's why looking at it from the outside and taking feelings out of it sometimes in an opposition type of way, no pun intended. It's like, okay, could this more likely than not happen? How would I feel if I was in that same shoes as that person? Not saying she ain't messed up. Maybe she should have taken it straight to Nitra, but for her, it's like, let me get as close as I can. Hey, this is what I have, but I don't want to get in trouble because I know I'm in hot water. What do you think? That's it.
I just think with Kelly, every time she does something and it goes bad, her words are, I thought about this and I knew I shouldn't have done it.
You can tell she's trying to like always like champion for herself when she says something, but she, backpedals because she feels attacked. Again, I don't know.
She is being attacked, but it's just like if I kept getting attacked about something, I'm just gonna leave everything alone. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be a part of any information that is dropped in my lap. Yeah, I'm immediately getting rid of it. Because I don't want to be attacked.
So we'll look at it at the flip, the other side. What if she did not say anything and it came back that she knew something? What would the position have been for the group?
For me, it still, like I said, it wouldn't bother me none because I don't have a dog in the fight, but I don't know how everybody else would feel if they found out saying through all this that Blam and Duffy is opposition. Mm-hmm. Where do it goes from there? Because it still doesn't matter. Once we find out who opposition is, it's nothing.
Okay, I just wanted to.
But it is actually something because one of the oppositions called me the N-word with a hard ER, and for this that girl KB to be following me, and I'm not in FOE. I do rock with nature on the back end. I rarely come into the live and just sit up in there for hours on end. I find that quite perplexing. I always give pause when a messy Caucasian woman jump into the middle of something. That's called white savior. And you know what? We have the election outcome that we deserve because I don't care however which way y'all slice it, however which way they do us bad, black people will always jump up and try to defend what these women do. I mean, we ain't even gonna go to Emmett Till. We ain't gonna go how they getting our husbands and sons unalived out here in these streets. I'm not shielding no white woman against nothing. Okay, you got your husband and now Trump, so you're good. You're good. No, she did exactly what she wanted to do. She wanted to be a white savior. She wanted to figure out who opposition was and bring it back. But in the end, it made her look snake as hell because she ran to somebody and threw 2 other black people under the bus. So how did you help if you threw 2 other black people under the bus? I don't know how many times I got to tell you Negroes that these women that circle around y'all is harmful to y'all. I don't know how many times I got to say it, and I ain't going to say it no more. They straight harmful. Because when they think with that privileged mind. Now coming to the internet saying that hey, what you know about those 2 black people? Mm-hmm. Why didn't that opposition slide in my DM? One of them slid in my DM before. One of them slid, and I let them come up on the panel, but that wasn't the opposition that called me the N-word with the hard ER. If y'all gonna let them people play in y'all face, they gonna continue to play in y'all face. I ain't nobody house nigga. And I don't let no white woman sashay on my platform and do what she want to anybody of color. You will not have a voice on my platform. I will block you before I let you do that.
Capital just say it from the gut.
Because I seen it. How many times we got to get hurt out here in these streets giving these people chances? Don't give them a chance to come in your house and tear some stuff up. Don't give them a chance to come in your house and make you fall out with your people. Don't give them the room. It's plenty of TikTok. Why you in here, right now? Why you keep following black people that don't want you following them? Like the girl said, she had stopped her from following her several times. I go to check. She following me too. I'm talking about KB. You following the mess. You following who the loudest. You following where you can go and jump in some mess and create friction. Don't y'all understand the whole welcome me to the cookout thing? Do y'all not understand how hard black people rock with each other? I could say right now, hey, y'all, I'm throwing some meat on the grill and get it's like 257 people in here. 50 of y'all gonna come through with a bottle.
Yeah. Yeah.
They want that. They want that. They want that. They want the camaraderie that we have for each other. They want that because they don't get that. They don't get that.
But they got everything else. But they want what you got too. And until y'all start safeguarding y'all spaces and each other, and Miss Nietzsche raised a good point. She said, because y'all black people be tearing each other up. You doggone right, Miss Nietzsche. I seen you came in, baby. I will flip that spades table over on you so doggone quick, beat your butt, and still go down the doggone street and get a drink with you. Because at the end of the day, I love you. You or me, and I'm you. But them over there, they have hunted us like animals, served our babies up for alligator bait, burned down whole towns. Baby, you don't, y'all, oh God, the best thing they did for themselves was hide our history. So baby, you don't get the sachet. You don't get the sachet in my space and create conflict. You never will. You do not have a pass, and you can't come to my fucking cookout.
So let me say something respectfully to everybody. The only thing that I hate about these conversations is they always derail to it being every white person's fault. Has KB fucked up out here? You damn Skippy. But it's not every fucking white person's fault. I have white family. I can't exclude them, unfortunately, and I have to respect that my granddaughter and my grandson has a white father. He's a white man. Because of that, no matter what, he is a white man. My granddaughter, even though my son is black, her mother is white. When I teach her, I'm not going to teach her to respect the color of her mother. I'm going to teach her to respect her mom. Give a fuck what color she is. Only reason why I don't have these conversations is because I'm the one on the internet that is told that I give a space for white people. I allow space for people, period. Her actions is what I'm sizing up, not her fucking color. So I'm just different, and I feel like I have the right to size up with individuals what I want to size up with them. Kelly, hey, she out here on the chopping block. I'm not saving her, nor can I. So when people say Miss Nitra has tried to save her, no, Miss Nitra has tried to tell her. I have tried to warn her what is going to happen when she fall off the table and end up under it like this. So no, I can't save a soul on this internet, especially one I've never met. I don't know her. I affiliate with her on this internet. But as far as having a close relationship with her, I don't have a relationship with her like that. The only thing I can do is warn people, hey, you're allowed over here. You can come over here in my space. You're welcome to engage in certain conversations, but learn how to talk and deal with us. So unfortunately, she's learning like Lala did until she eventually have to have fake pages to come up and be in lives. But I think it's disrespectful to me and to me for me to be sized up with what everybody else feel. And I can sit down and I can listen to a lot and try to keep my 2.2 to myself. But when it comes down to me feeling like that I own this world and that I can control people from coming in spaces, I'm not going to do that. Whether I let them in my box, they in the comment section. I'm not going to advertise.
Can nobody run your platform, Miss Nitra? You do what you do on your platform. You do what you do.
But Kappa, it's to me, it's like she fucked up.
The way I look at it, Miss Nitra, I'm going to use Muhammad Ali. If it's 1,000 snakes coming down the doggone mountain, right? And you tell me some of those snakes might bite you and some of them might be venomous or poisonous, right? Venomous. Baby, I'm not finna trust no snake. Period, point blank. That's the way I look at it. You got to prove to me. Okay, not I just willingly give you a blanket acceptance. You got to prove to me, because one of the people that I talk to on this app and on other social media platforms, phone, is a white lady, a LGBTQIA member, white lady, non-problematic. Love her to death. Non-problematic. She don't be in nobody's lives except for mine. I talk to her on a daily basis, like personal stuff, everything, like a friend I met out in the streets and brought with me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying every single white person, but God damn it, I wish the police would say not every single black person. I wish the laws would say not every single black person. I wish that white lady that lock her fucking door when I walk by would say not every single black person. But we don't get that grace.
But let me tell you.
I'm unwilling to extend it.
Let me drop.
I control my space in my house.
Okay, but let me drop a cube in everybody's cup. I've been wounded by my own more than any fucking race in this world. Strictly, I've been hurt by my own more than I have by any other color in this world. I've had more, y'all gonna be mad at me when I got to tell the truth. When it come down to business and support, so somebody says so.
Proximity though, right, Miss Nitra?
What I'm telling you is what I'm saying is this. When we talk about allowing people here and doing all this stuff that we talking about, we might as well size up the human. That's all I'm saying.
But Miss Nitra,
size up the human.
But Miss Nitra, though, you also got some people.
Let me cuss a bitch out in the comment section. I'm not giving KB a pass. My silence on it is because I'm sick of it. And I have a right to be. My house is being remodeled. I can't go. Hey, it's a lot going on in my life other than the internet. So I'm just sick of it because at the end of the day, it still revolves around what I'm trying to build. Period.
Right.
And a lot of times people get a kick when they feel like they see the biggest thing going crumbling. I'm going to be truthful. It's a lot of bitches out here want to see FOE fold. A lot.
There's a lot of people don't want to see it fold.
But I guarantee you this,
a lot of people jump out here and windmill. You don't even be knowing they windmilling for you. See, that's the thing though, Miss Nitra. When I look at you, I see a black woman trying to build something. So at the end of the day, if I got to use my little bitty voice and do what I got to do to support that, I am. And at the end of the day, it's not because you white or black. It's because I believe in your heart you're a righteous person.
That's all I want to hear right there. This
lady KB have proven she's not a righteous person at all. And at the end of the day, when I tell you I'm more willing to accept somebody that look like Tyra, Empress, Millie, or you into my circle without even background checking you, I mean it. Them, they gotta prove they ain't on the bullshit. You gotta show me you on the bullshit. See the difference? Because I wasn't mistreated by black people. Black people came to my rescue more times than over, and so have people of other races when I needed help, et cetera, et cetera. So I can't say that. But what I'm saying is you gotta prove to me that you good.
Well, and everybody got a right, and everybody has a right to feel like that. That's why I'm not going to argue with how everybody deals with it. Everybody has their own experiences in life, and we just met, like majority of us, we just met 2-3 years ago. So all of us are where we are in life. You know what I'm saying? Some of us have mixed blended family. I mean, I am who I am. I am who I am. On and off the internet. Am I saying KB getting a pass? No. Do I feel like she purposely got an issue with C&D? You're damn skippy. I feel like now she chasing her. The woman asked you to leave her alone. But at the end of the day, no matter what, it ain't shit Nitra can do about it. Nothing. Not a damn thing. I hear people saying she should have came to me first. Who says that? What part of life makes it my responsibility for another grown-up to feel like they owe me anything? That's not, see, those are burdens that I won't carry. A grown woman on this internet ain't got to come and prove a bitch ass thing to Nitra. You ain't got to come tell me, nobody inbox you. I don't even entertain shit like that. I wouldn't have never entertained a fake page. I don't know who I'm talking to. Like when people be texting my phone, I'm like, who is this? Who is this?
But
I
I
got
want you
somebody
to-
right now texting me say they ghost, giving up. Every time I'm like, who is this? Who is this?
Yeah,
I'm
me
not
too.
gonna have no full-fledged conversation with a fake page.
But Miss
like
Nitra,
that.
I want you to look at it differently though than how you looking at it. Just take this
I
under
can't, Kappa,
consideration.
because
Hold on, just take it. Just let me explain.
But you look at it differently, Kappa.
Let me
This
explain.
what I'm. You can't ask me to look at something that you won't see. You got to look at it.
No, I understand what you're saying too, but I want you to look at it like this. If somebody know that something is going to shake your house, period, because it happened with me all the time. People don't run and complain about the llamas to other people because they come to me and tell me if a llama or something is going on that I need to know. And I do appreciate that information because then I can handle it on the back end, and then it's not 50 million lives about it.
But Kappa,
and I respect you for that. I'm just saying that's the different perspective of why people are saying she should have came to you.
But no, the devil is a fucking lie.
I jump in.
Let me, hold on, Trina. Give me 2.2. I have 30,000 followers. I know I got a good 300 that come every day. You think I want everybody's burden on my back? If one come, I'll come. There is not a person follow me that I allow to come do me like that. I'm not a garbage disposal. I'm not a counselor. I'm not none of that. I'm not their mama. I'm not that, none of that. So I'm different. I don't have
feel like they should have went to.
Listen to me though. But I don't
feel like Kelly did right by going to Jay? Do you feel like that was right?
This is what I feel about her going to Jay. I feel like Jay decided to put on a costume and say he was opposition. It was easier for her to go to somebody that's already pretending to be something that's out here going viral that ain't even done shit. Everybody's so excited about opposition. It's Kappa, Glam, them, opposition that's done personal stuff too. So I understand. But I don't know why she went to him. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I know why she didn't come to me, because Thursday I told her I was busy. She called me and wanted to talk, and I didn't answer my phone. And I texted her and told her my home is being remodeled. I can't talk on the phone. So when she says Miss Nitra told me that she was remodeling her house and she was busy, they think she's lying about that, but she's not. I didn't want to deal with what she was texting me about. Somebody upset that I wasn't getting in touch with them because it was their birthday. I didn't know it was their birthday. So it was stuff that I had no control over. And it's like, hey, I ain't got time for this. I'm busy. So she didn't text me about this fake page stuff. She went to him. I don't know why she went to him. She didn't come to me because I'm busy in real life. When I turn this bitch off, it's off. It is off. You better ask FOE. Ask him. Ask him about me.
Real quick.
All right, let Trina jump in real quick, Mrs. Nitra.
Okay.
Aunt Trina. Oh no, Tyron, I know Aunt Trina. Oh no.
You said what?
You said Aunt Trina?
No, I said let Trina go. I did not say
Lord. I was gonna say
no,
I'm the niece. But hey, Tyra, hey everybody on the panel. So I can see both sides. I see Auntie Nitra's side and I see Kappa's side. As Nitra has said in the past, she has YT people in her family. The mother of one of her grandchildren is a YT woman. Y'all don't make me laugh. She has a different perspective because she has real love in her heart for YT people. However, I also understand what Kappa is saying as far as, they are their ancestors. Inherently, a lot of us do believe that they cannot help but to be, malevolent, malicious creatures. And so with that being said, based on the track record of their entire existence on this planet that we know of, you will have some black people that say, hell nah, nope. They're not giving no chance. They're not giving no grace. And I don't feel that either perspective should be villainized. I think both perspectives are okay, in my opinion.
I agree with that. I have white people in my family too.
Quick question. Sure. If we know...
And I do too. I have white people in my family. My father-in-law is Caucasian and my husband's mother is black. So it's not that I don't like white people. It's just that I'm not just going to give you space and grace. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Nietzsche must have dropped. Go ahead, Kappa.
You got to prove you straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, nah. And then once you burn me, it ain't no coming back from that. And that's black, white, pink, or purple. But I just noticed that a lot of the ones that traverse our spaces end up being exponentially messy and harmful. And I don't know if they don't know they being harmful, if they not taking into account the emotion. Like Miss Nietzsche shouldn't even be going through this. She shouldn't be going through this. It's not her fault that none of that happened. But I think a lot of the Caucasian messy women that be on this side of TikTok, they're aloof. They are aloof. They don't know. You know, like, we do have people pulling up on each other. We do have people doing stuff to each other, like on a for real level. And then to go to Jada God with that mess, instead of just wait patiently and talk to Nitra about it or whatever, or see where it go and just be like, hey, I just want to give this to you so you got a heads up. You do what you want with it and I'm done. I blocked them. They go and they create another firestorm. And it's inadvertent is what I'm saying. Like, sometimes they don't even be knowing the stuff they saying and doing is harmful. But y'all got to remember how much of this country voted for your boy to get in the office. Right. Please keep that in mind. Y'all think they lying? They not lying. They wanted this. So you got to look at it. I don't care about no damn blue bracelet. Baby, I'm looking at you and I see you. I see you for what you are. And you're not going to tap dance around in my space and cause harm to black people that I rock with, that trust me and come over to my space. You're just not going to do it. You got all of TikTok. Matter of fact, you got the whole world to go dance around in, baby. This little corner over here is mine. And you ain't finna mess it up.
What?
I have to kind of, I ain't gonna lie. I agree. Couldn't have said it no better.
Yeah, fuck that blue bracelet. Anything else, y'all?
Blue motherfucking bracelet is not gonna get it. I agree with Kappa all the way. You're gonna have to prove yourself over here. Although we tussle with each other, on a daily basis. Let it go down and see where we all gonna stand. We can fight all damn day long in any corner. Let it go down and see where we stand. Let it go down. Exactly. Especially us black women. Let it go down and see where the fuck we stand.
They don't be having our back like people be thinking that, you know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. That's the reason why we all in this country right now. You know why? Because the Africans was too loving and too trusting. That's why we all here. That's why we're here. Because if the Africans had known what was coming, what was about to, hundreds of years, we can't even, listen, they said, I read a study, they said that possibly 3 billion African bloodlines was wiped out due to the slave trade. Y'all let that sink in. How many billions of people is there on this earth? Right. 3 billion bloodlines was wiped out because of the slave trade, and the ones that didn't make it, the ones that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they took whole villages.
Or 3 billion whole bloodlines.
3 billion bloodlines, meaning mixtures of people that could have possibly produced 3 billion individuals over the course of how long slavery lasted, and then even now into the future. So all of that, they put it all together and did a calculation and said they estimated that the African diaspora and Africa themselves lost 3 billion bloodlines off the face of this earth.
Crazy.
Cap, I have a question.
Stuff I've been thinking about.
You said that you let me not misquote. What I believe I heard is that you said you had one white person that you allow in your spaces because she has, I guess, proven to you or has never crossed you in that way. Besides that, what allowed you to allow her in your space and not anyone else?
Okay. Well, let me clear up that in my space part. That white lady is not in my boxes. She is not going after black people. She's not speaking on black people. We talk about various subjects, politics, her community, farming, things like that. We have a lot of things in common, even though she don't have children or a husband. She's in the community, but we got a lot of other things in common. So we actually talk about off-app stuff to each other. And what allowed me to trust her was that after 2 years of light conversation, we started talking more seriously. See, I don't just open up my heart to no any old, but Trina will tell you, because like Trina, I follow Trina and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I windmill a little bit for Trina, etc. I open my heart to a person that look like me way more quicker than one that don't look like me. But you got to remember, I'm older than a lot of y'all. And so I remember traveling back down to Louisiana, and I remember my father needing to get our food from the side door, baby. Okay? And this was in the 80s in Mississippi.
That's why I asked you, because I know, not saying that, I knew you were like older, but I know you were more experienced. So I needed to get that context from you.
Yeah, so when it comes to it, you got to prove that I can trust you, and it's not the other way around, because I'm still going to live without you. So once you prove that I can trust you, then I feel a little bit more comfortable. In the past, I've worked as a union rep, shop rep. You'd be surprised of the black women and men that think they got a friend at work, go do some crazy stuff, and guess what? Guess who on the chopping block?
Yeah,
not the little blonde-haired, blue-eyed person. Oh, no. The black person's on the chopping block for everything that was done. Everything was told to management. And now here we go, got to fight for your whole job and your life. Good jobs, $50, $60 an hour jobs. Okay? Cause y'all, and I'm saying y'all, and I'm just throwing it in the air. Cause people, we tend to be raised, especially black women, because they know we hard. Our mothers and fathers know that we hard. They tend to raise us to be more trusting and more forgiving, to kind of round us out and soften us up a little bit, right? To prepare us to be the mothers and the wives that we need to be, right? But at the end of the day, what they do is they make us naive, okay? If you think that woman is sitting there being your friend that you chatty Cathy with at the office, and she ain't running her ass to management and stabbing you in your back, when it come down to it, they gonna fire your black ass and keep her. That's just the real what. We have to fight to allow us to wear our hair as it sit on our head at work. We have to fight for that. The Crown Act. We have to fight for that. Okay, we have to fight for everything.
We still are fighting. That's why somebody said you won't get to heaven with hate in your heart. What Kappa is saying is not hate, and I think that cognitive dissonance and that like desire for us to I guess, assimilate with these people and be one with these people and be in community with these people. Like Kappa said, that's the very thing that got us here. That's the very thing that has landed us as an entire diaspora, not just in America, but globally, in the position that we are in, financially, emotionally, mentally, physically. We have to stop trying to get these people to see us as human beings, to see us as equal, to see us as any of that, because it has never worked. Both peacefulness, both political. We have tried almost every route, and the only thing that has truly worked to gain our independence from them has been violence. We saw that in the Haitian Revolution. It is the only thing they respond to, and continuing to go on with this, peacefulness and let's get along attitude, in my opinion, is going to be the complete detriment to us. We have to realize that is not a possibility, period. And is that 100% of them? No, of course not. However, the global majority, it definitely is. And we must accept that.
And I want to point out, there is a study of chronic stress caused by racial discrimination. And a study was conducted by the University of Michigan School of Public Health, that basically by the racial discrimination that Black people experience and feel in the United States, it has changed our DNA. They call it a epigenetic change in Black people DNA. Okay,
and also in theirs.
And so when you bring, we come on this app, y'all. We come on here to laugh, fellowship, recap other people's lives being silly. Giggle. I be watching Tyra when she recapping and stuff like that, right? We don't come on here to re-experience the stuff that we experience out here in the real world. We don't. And I don't want people bringing that to my space. When I go live, they know I'm going to talk about Blaze and run him in the ground like a broken record. They know I'm going to drag people. And when I say drag people and do ignorant stuff, I go way further with them than I will with us on a for real level. I just don't want to cause no more harm to us than I need to ever possible. Now, I will defend myself against us and them. However, I don't go proactively out here finding black people to get into it with or them. You know what I'm saying? But my response is going to be swift and it's going to be lethal. But the fact that our very DNA in our bodies has changed due to racial discrimination can tell you that this system that they built is foolproof, because you got black people that will defend with their whole heart this system that's in place. I'm not defending no white lady. I'm not defending no white man. I ain't defending whiteness. I ain't defending racial improprieties. I ain't defending none of that. You on your own. And if I got a white person that do come to my space and they do something wild style, because I've done it in the past, it's still on my IG, I will drag them to hell. Baby, I dragged this lady for 7 hours for playing in my face. Baby, 7 hours. She should leave her account. You're not going to play in my face. Now, a black woman, she going to get 20 minutes of me talking about that wig, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I got love. I see us as beautiful, strong people that been through everything. But them, baby, I'm finna take the ancestors out on you. It's coming out my gut.
Wow, Kappa. 7 hours.
7 hours, baby. We left TikTok, went to IG, came back to TikTok, and went back to IG to finish drag her. I dragged her and her friend for 7 hours. Straight up.
Kappa, the opposite of those epigenetics, right? The way that centuries of oppression and racism and rape and PDF files, you know, and mass rape and all the things we had to go through, right? Breeding farms. Centuries of that changed us, but centuries of doing that to so many demographics of people also is embedded in them. That's why I always say you cannot blame any person of color that is weary of them, because just as it is in ours, it is in theirs to be oppressive, to be rapist, to be malevolent, to be just maniacal, and to be unyielding in their yes. Nothing is off limits. They are entitled to everything. That's in their DNA, and we see it every day. Even in studies where they did a study that white people don't even in their brain consciously acknowledge black people as human beings when they're walking on the street. That's why they don't move for us, because they don't consciously register us.
I bump shoulders.
Oh, I do too, because I'm not moving.
I don't move. I'm not jumping in no damn ditch. Let me let y'all know that now. I bump shoulders. I don't move until they say the fuck excuse me. Do you understand me? I realized probably like 3 or 4 years ago that I was moving subconsciously, right? And I'm like, hold on, these motherfuckers don't feel the need to say excuse me? Hold on. And I stopped. I made a conscious effort.
No, a lot of them don't.
I do not move. Bitch, you better say excuse me. You better use your words. And if you don't, then it's going to be a problem. Our shoulders, we just colliding around Walmart. You understand me?
Even the kids.
And my husband, even the kids. And my husband,
even the kids like, try to bump into you. Yeah.
My husband be like, babe, they trying to get by. I said, well, they can say excuse me. He be like, Lord, this lady. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's not us being rude. We must enforce that, because again, they don't see us as human. They still don't. And that's why we must stop fighting for that. We must start shoulder checking in all possible ways. No breaks, no invitations to the picnic, none.
And that don't mean that
do, in my opinion, can be counted towards reparation. But
and I love
that. I don't know.
I love that Miss Nitra and everybody has a blended family. I can tell you what happens in my family. If you know what I'm saying, certain people, you just not gonna get too loud up in here. That's just the way it's gonna be. You just not gonna get too loud. Now you're welcome to come in, have a seat, don't touch nothing, don't ask no questions. We doing what we doing. That's the way I run my house. That's the way I run my family. And my family, I consider me down. You just don't do that. You're not gonna be louder than me in my own spot. And a lot of people don't understand that. Now I've watched people set people up and backstab them in the workplace and stuff like that. You know, and even to the point where I've told, like, pulled some black people to the side and told them, the younger ones coming in, hey, look, stay away from XYZ. What you think I'd see next? Them going to lunch with XYZ. Guess what? Exactly. Now they written up for something or getting in trouble for something, or they come to me, they on my back about this. Well, I told you, stay away from them. I told you. You opted to do what they wanted to do because you want to get accepted by them so bad. But you got to ask yourself, what is it about me make you like me so much, as opposed to all the rest of the people you never talked to, looked at, or thought about? What draw you to me? See, when I ask that question and I ain't got no valid answer, then I know you on some bullshit.
Yeah.
Welcome back, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all feeding the llamas down there, because Kappa do not be feeding them. I
guess. You asked me to explain. So basically, there was a study done amongst white tea people that's the outcome of it stated that when they are just moving along without consciously thinking, they do not register people of color as animate human beings when they're walking along, which is why they don't move. You can, if you want, I can look up the study and you can read more into it.
Trina, you said subconsciously?
Exactly. Like, they're just moving, they're just walking, they're not paying attention. You know how white people do, they just walk in, they ain't paying too much attention to nothing. So when they see us, it doesn't, it's just like they walking past a tree.
Wow, I've never even heard that before, Trina.
You're not gonna walk past me like a tree. You finna catch a beat down, because bump me too hard and it's up.
It's subconscious, y'all. They not raised to view us as equal or human or anything. So
but that seems like that's for every race. If we really looking at it, it's every race that treats us that way. But with that being said, then that means that every race knows exactly who we are. The question is when are we going to learn exactly who we are and stop feeling sorry all the time and being humbled and pleasant, because they're not humble and pleasant, and it's already shown in history. Oh, we'll be one, we'll be equal with you. Have it ever been equal for us? Absolutely not. So when will we stand together to say enough is enough? When will we do that?
Amongst us, either are just white and black. It's amongst their own races, because you have dark Indians, you have light Indians, you have Hispanics. It's not just
because they all are us, no matter what the way they look at it. If we go further back in history, they are all us. We're just a more hierarchy. They just don't want us to sit where we belong. The problem is when are we going to take what belongs to us? Because we gave it away, so why can't we take it back?
Thank you for coming, Trina. Oh, and Trina, can I just say, damn, she left quick. Trina, can I just say that I'm super proud of your growth and the things you're doing. And I'll definitely be hitting you up for one of those backdrops, because you are doing, they're really nice. I just wanted to say that before she left. Yeah, y'all, this has been good.
I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna go back so y'all can finish recapping, because it's messing up my evening hours of recapping. But and absolutely not will I fight with Miss Nitra or speak ill on Miss Nitra. I rock with Miss Nitra. No. So nothing I said is pertaining to, and I just want to make sure that the blogs and the comment cousins get this. Nothing I said pertain to Miss Nitra. Miss Nitra, she run her house how she see fit. If I'm in somebody's space and I'm uncomfortable with what's happening, I'll leave. People see me come in, something going down, I'll be like, nope, I'm out of here. It's how I run my space. This was kept my family safe. This was kept my kids safe. I literally have to put a barrier up to make sure, because let me tell you, the most vulnerable thing about you as a mother or a parent is your offspring. And innately, you have to protect your offspring. I've had to have these conversations with my kids. Yeah, they may love you to death. And, oh, you're great, you're wonderful. You're not spending the night till you like super old, and no, you can't go over there because I don't know who them folks is. You know what I'm saying? And we have to have these conversations. There was a little boy at a slumber party. They poured pee in this little black boy's face. Okay? Now, what made them? Now, you know, we all prank. Everybody just spent the night, whether it be with cousins or friends, right? What made them pick the little black boy and pour pee and right all over his face and stuff? What made them do that to him and not one of the other kids? You see, those are the things that we have to protect our kids from, and putting them in our space. To me, when I go live and I park you in my box and you on that's the same as if I bring you in my house and park you on my couch. When I give you access to my family and the people that rock with me, I'm giving you access, which means I trust you to be around them. So therefore, I'm sorry, Tyra, yeah, you can come ride my box all day long. Empress too. But one like KB, nah, state your claim in the comments section what you got to do with this. Period. You got to say it out in the open. And I'm still not finna let you come up. I don't care if I'm dragging Blaze down the street and around the corner. I'm still not finna let you come up and drag him because you got your own platform to go do that on. You ain't finna use me as your way in. And I felt like she's hiding under, because Ms. Nitra is such a figure and so persuasive, and everybody loved Ms. Nitra. I feel like what she did by going to other FOE members and a member and bring that nonsense to them, instead of be patient and wait till this lady can get to you, or maybe just set it down and store it away and then block the account, she decided to go and run over there and kick up some other stuff with a double minority, a trans Black person. That was wrong. After I've said from the top of the heavens, that opposition is not the opposition that called me the N-word. But you see, she was so busy trying to prove that she's smarter than, faster than, and better than, and she can figure out who the opposition is. She tricked herself into exposing herself. And don't you believe that I believe, make sure y'all note this, that KBB, that Oracle B, and the rest of them is working together at the end of the day, because they'll sell your Black ass out and go right off into the sunset and laugh at the entertainment they created using you and your content. With that being said, I'm going to sit my butt in the comment section. I appreciate you ladies. Have a good evening.
Thank you, dog.
Thank you.
Jesus, what I got to write down, y'all? She said the KBB. Hold on. The KBB. The Kelly Business, the Kelly Blue Book, Kelly Blue Book. Who else? Kelly Blue Book and who else? She said, oh, Oracle. Okay. Oracle B. Okay. Thank you. Kelly Blue Book and Oracle B. All right. Y'all, we're going to finish listening to this clip, and this is finna be it, okay? I done been on here way too long. Okay. Yeah. I done been on here way too long. Yeah, the Kelly Blue Book. I done been on here way too long. And we're going to finish up this clip, and then I'm going to release y'all. I'm going to release y'all to the proverbial TikTok streets, okay? Release y'all back.
Kelly, I was just about to kind of immediately agree with them because I don't know you like that, but I was going to be like...
All y'all that's in here, be sure that you're following this page and my main page. I came in on this page today because I knew it was going to be some shit from the clips that I played in the beginning. So that's why I went on ahead. So follow this page and then click my bio and make sure you follow my main page. Thank y'all for the follows. I do appreciate it. I would definitely try to follow each of you back when I get off. And why y'all got y'all pages private? Okay. Thank you, Chocolate Doll. Do everything in here that y'all doing everybody else's live except for tear up the furniture. Okay. Make sure y'all taps and roses, all the things. Finish out this live goal. I've been working real hard for y'all ass today. Okay. I appreciate you all. A lion would be nice, rawr.
I felt like you was the one who just brought my name into this, and people was texting me with great urgency.
The reason I said that is because they said it.
Bitch, you said that shit on your own. Don't sit your white ass up here and lie. You not finna lie. You fucking lying, bitch.
Why can you do that?
You said that person
Why can you talk all that shit and I can't say nothing?
Now that you motherfucking innocent, bitch, shut the fuck up.
Miss Angela, you always got jokes, man.
I didn't say anything about the kingdom. They put that in the comments. They put that in the
and you just lying was flying, bitch, you be high.
She said, I'm a part of the kingdom.
KB, you did bring this shit. Kelly, if you are going to be around, I don't know you, Kelly. Let me say this.
That's what you need to do.
We're listening to FOE, the Family's live from earlier, where Kelly B is on the where they are dragging Kelly B by her edges because she held a conversation with Yale Penn, who stated that C&D, aka Glam, and her husband Duffy are the opposition. So that's what we're finishing up this clip, y'all, and then I'm gonna go. Okay. Yeah.
Get down your throat and stop all this fucking talking, and then you will be a little bit happier. Let them clap them white cheeks on the motherfucking back. You get on my